Now, have you ever tried looking into surgical tech programs and found yourself thinking, how on earth am I supposed to make this work? Because if you have, you are not alone. Tuesday and Thursday night classes, Friday labs, weekend workshops, oh my goodness. And somehow you are expected to juggle all of that on top of your job, your kids, your bills, your entire life. Now, you just start doing the math in your head. Okay, class ends at 9 p.m. It takes 45 minutes to get home. You still gotta make dinner, check on homework, and somehow find time to study for tomorrow's quiz. That is when it hits you. This system was never built for people like you. Because the truth is, traditional surgical tech programs were designed decades ago for full-time students, not busy adults. I mean, they expect you to freeze your life in place just to keep up with their schedule. And when you try to make it work, here is what it usually looks like. You are driving to campus 3 nights a week, sitting in traffic after a long shift. You're missing family dinners. You are studying in the car in between running errands. You're showing up exhausted, not because you're lazy, but because the system demands so much of you. And when you can't keep up, when you miss a class because your kid gets sick or you get called in for overtime, the school doesn't slow down. You just fall behind. And that is when the guilt sets in, like you failed. When in reality, the system failed you. Because these programs aren't just demanding, they are expensive. $20,000 for a program that still requires you to rearrange your entire life. I mean, no wonder why so many adults drop out. Not because they're unmotivated, but because they are tired of being forced to choose between progress and survival. Now look, that is the point that no one talks about. The exhaustion, the stress, the quiet frustration of wanting a better future, but not having a system that meets you halfway. Here is the good news. It doesn't have to be like that anymore. There is finally a different path, one that actually understands how adults live and learn, a way to train for a real surgical tech career without quitting your job or putting your entire life on pause. It is called self-paced learning. With a self-paced program, you decide when, where, and how fast you learn. Study surgical instruments at 10 p.m. after everyone sleep? Perfect. Watch anatomy modules on your lunch break. Hey, works great. Want to breeze through the basics and spend extra time mastering surgical procedures? Well, my friend, you are in control. But self-paced doesn't mean figure it out alone. The good ones still give you a structured curriculum, guidance, and ongoing support. They just let you live your life while you learn. And look, here is something that most people miss. Look, we grown. Adults don't need constant reminders to stay motivated. I mean, we already have powerful reasons to keep going. Look, if you're here, it is probably because you want financial stability in a growing healthcare field, a career you can actually be proud of, more time with your family without sacrificing progress, the chance to do meaningful work every single day. Now, I don't know about you, but those motivators sound stronger than any attendance policy. Now, I will be honest, not all self programs are created equal. Some promise flexibility, but fail to deliver the depth or credibility you need to actually get certified and hired. They'll leave you with a login, a few videos, and a false sense of progress. See, and that is why the real question isn't self-paced or not, it's who actually built a system that works for adults like me. That is where Preppy comes in. Preppy was built from the ground up for busy adults, people like you who want to start a surgical tech career without putting their entire life on hold. And here is what makes it different. It is 100% online, self-paced, which means you can study when and wherever works for you. You get a university certificate. Yep, with Preppy, you'll get a university certificate for your surgical tech training without going to college. Exam-ready training. Prepares you for the NCCT TSC certification, which is one of the most respected credentials in the entire field. You are also eligible for an externship opportunity for real-world clinical experience. Affordable tuition. Now, the entire program is just $1,599, not $20,000. Now, with this approach, you could be job ready as a surgical tech in as little as 4 to 6 months. No commuting, no schedule stress, no choosing between your goals and your family. Now, if you ask me, they check all of the right boxes and at a fraction of what some traditional programs cost. I will make sure to add the link for Preppy's program right down below in the description. And by the way, you can use the code ORInsider at checkout to save an additional $100 for Preppy's program. Now, this way you can enroll for just $14.99. Look, if you've ever felt stuck because traditional programs made you choose between your life and your goals, take this as your sign. There is a smarter way to do this. And it starts with finally choosing a system that respects your time, your energy, and your life. So hey, make sure you check out Preppy. It could be the first step towards your new career and the freedom that you have been chasing. Now, if this video helped you, hit the like button because it really helps more people find us. And do not forget to subscribe for more real, honest insights about launching your surgical tech career. And as always, until next time, this is Landon, signing off. Take care.